Welcome to this week's episode of the Way Brothers as we played at Pine River on a Saturday because the refs could not come on Friday, so they moved it to Saturday. We have all the highlights here, so we'll get right into it. It was really early in the game. There was maybe like 2 minutes off the clock, if that. And Austin Ealing gets free for a gain of 55 yards, which was huge. That set us up for a real nice play on the next one.
And then just a few plays later, Dan, he went through the line and got stuck because there was just a pile of people, and he jumped over all of them and ended up breaking free and getting a touchdown to start us off strong. So that was awesome. All right, and then later, Pine River went 3 and out, and then Dan, as soon as we got the ball back, we drove all the way down the field. Then Dan again ran in our second touchdown, and that put us up by 2 touchdowns, which was great. It was a great start for the first quarter.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun so far. After that, we were on defense, and it was 3 or 4 plays later. The next thing you know, Pine River throws a pass, and their wide receiver number 2 caught a slant route and ran all the way for the touchdown. And we got scored on again, so we already had a little taste of that last week against Everett, which was okay. So, I felt confident that we could continue with our offense and defense and just go from there.
Yeah, and then as soon as we got the ball back, we basically just muscled it out, drove it right back down the field. And then Dan ran in a 23-yard touchdown to put us up by 2 again, 2 touchdowns. And at that time, it was 21-7.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then Pine River went 3 and out again, and Dan again runs in an 8-yard touchdown. We're just basically bullying him at this point.
After that, it was a while later. There was not much scoring, and then Calvin ends up running up the gut and gets a first down. Then a couple plays later, Calvin, as we were marching down the field, runs in for a touchdown and put the Ramblers up 34-7. So that was cool. I'm glad to see him scoring and getting a lot of confidence coming off of Everett's game for sure, as he was starting and ran the ball a lot against them. So it was awesome.
Yep, and then we kicked it off, and Pine River, their first play on that drive, they threw a deep pass, and number 2 again caught it and ran in the touchdown, which then made the score 34-13.
After that, Austin Ealing runs in a long touchdown. He ran around the right side, I do believe, and ran it right up the sideline. It was awesome. He was using his speed, which is awesome to have in the backfield. It helps out a lot, and we were up 41-13 at that point.
All right, and then Pine River, they went 3 and out again and failed to convert, and Austin Ealing, he as soon as we got the ball back, he broke out for another big gain, which was awesome, and it was just really helpful putting us up forward.
Austin then just came up short of the goal line as he got another good run. We were on I don't even know, 1 yard line, if that.
Yeah,
and
not even.
It set us up perfect.
And then Dan came in to run in a 1-yard touchdown, which was funny. Calvin was pretty upset about that one, but, whatever. It's all good. And then, Calvin.
And then the Pine River quarterback connected with one of their wide receivers again for another big game. It was late in the game at this point. Not much time left, so it was a huge game, but at the same time, I was really confident that we had this game in the bag. So, it was just something that happened in the game.
Yeah, and then when we got the ball back, Calvin broke out. Should have been a touchdown, but Calvin's a little slow, and he got caught, so he was pretty mad about that. But yeah.
And I believe on Calvin's big play there, Brett Bentham was in at that time, and he came over and laid a pretty nasty hit on one of their safeties, so that was pretty cool too. And then to finish off the game, Pine River's quarterback, he got outside and got a first down. we just give them credit for fighting still. I mean, I know we've all been in that position where we're down a whole bunch, and then you know, sometimes guys just give up, but they were still showing fight, so that was good to see as a competitor.
Yeah, and so this week we got Manton. It's senior night home at 7 o'clock, and Rambler Review will be live streaming it. So please watch and like and subscribe to the Rambler Review YouTube channel. Yeah. And we'll see you next time.